Hello everyone, my name is Blue Holbrook, and today I'm going to tell you a story about how I ruined Thanksgiving. As a little backstory, Thanksgiving is super important in my family. We take it very seriously. We mostly live in all different places. Like I've got family down in Texas, I've got family in Florida, I've got family in Missouri, so it's that one time a year that we get to get together and spend time with one another. And usually people in my family, usually like an elder, they're given a dish that they make year after year. And unfortunately, that year my aunt had passed away, and her dish was stuffing. And so my family needed someone to take over the stuffing making. And I put my name in the goblet. I was like, I can do it. And my family believed in me, and they told me that I could start making stuffing that year. I'd made stuffing before, but not on that large of a scale. I'd made it for important dinners and whatnot. So I was like, I can do it totally. So fast forward the night before Thanksgiving. I'm in my house. I'm in my PJs. I'm watching Netflix. I smell something burning. And I'm like, oh Lord. So I rushed in my kitchen. I totally forgot that I had been making the stuffing in the first place. I got really engrossed in the Netflix show that I was watching. And I had completely burned that that stuffing dish that I'd made. And so there was no salvaging it, and I decided, I was like, I'm just going to have to start over. I'm just going to have to make one from scratch. And I looked in my cabinet, and I realized that I did not have any sage whatsoever. And I panicked. I started calling people, and I'm like, do you have sage? Do you have sage? And suspiciously, no one had any sage to spare. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I did the best I could with what I had. And I was just like, this is a disaster. So next day, I go to my mama's house with my sageless stuffing dish, and I set it on the table. And legitimately, I think about just booking it, just placing it down and leaving. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. I'm gonna stand by what I made. And unfortunately, my family they sat down for Thanksgiving dinner, and they're all digging in, and they're like, who made this? And I was like, me. And yeah, they were not happy with me, and I feel like I compounded everyone's grief even more by messing up that dish. They were really missing my aunt that year, and I feel like I made it even worse. And yeah, that's my story. Till this day, I have not had stuffing, prepared stuffing. I just feel like there's an inherent trauma attached to making stuffing, and I won't go near it. And one of my older cousins, is in charge of making stuffing, and she's pretty solid. She's pretty solid. She probably should have gotten the job, but not me. So yeah, the moral of the story is to not bite off more than you can chew. Make sure that you're prepared for important events. I definitely should have had some backup sage, knowing that it was literally the night before, and things were going to be closed on Thanksgiving. And not to be overconfident, because I was definitely overconfident. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my story, and I'm excited to see everyone else's.